Hey everyone, this is Osiris Frost. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm waking up here in Grimhex on account of my now being a wanted criminal. If you look at the icons at the top right of the video, you'll notice that one of them is a silhouette in crosshairs with a one quadrant shaded red. This is my crime stat rating. You accrue crime stat by being observed in the commission of any criminal activity. For each unique criminal act, you acquire one additional point of crime stat. You can keep track of how many you've acquired by counting the shaded quadrants around the perimeter of the icon. If you're ever unfortunate enough to accumulate 5 crime stat, you will be designated a public enemy and all non-criminal players will receive an impromptu mission to kill you. Now, I only have one at the moment, and to be honest with you, I don't even know how I got this one, but that's how it goes when you're a hardened outlaw like me. So, to wash your hands clean of your bloody past, you're going to want to check yourself and make sure that you're ready for a fight. Your destination is going to be Security Post Korea, a small space station orbiting Chelon. This is a non-armistice zone frequently occupied by multiple players, both those trying to erase their crime stat and those trying to rid the galaxy of criminals, so prepare yourself for a bit of FPS combat. Once you've got your loadout squared away, grab your ship and make for Chelon. So I fast-forwarded to a little while later, and now I'm approaching Chelon. Once you drop out of Quantum, pull up the star map in your mobiglass and zoom in on the moon. We're looking for the only point of interest in orbit here, and as you can see, it's on the other side of the moon from here. So I'm going to jump to an orbital marker so I can get into a direct line of sight. As you approach, you want to head roughly toward the nav marker. About 2/3 up from the bottom, there will be an array of landing pads. Now, currently, you don't need to request permission to land, so pick one and set down. As you exit your ship, you'll want to draw your weapon. Notice that there's no armistice zone icon in the top right corner here. This means anyone who sees you can shoot you dead, and here they're very likely to try. So scan the area and head for the airlock. Once inside, you'll want to head toward the heart of the station. You're looking for a large computer screen, and when you find it, use the inner thought system to begin hacking the terminal. It used to be the case that a higher criminal rating required a longer time to perform the hack, and it still might be true. I haven't tested that in 3.0. But if you find yourself in deep enough trouble with the law, be prepared to spend a little time here. And just like in any FPS game, you'll want to maintain a healthy dose of paranoia here, so constantly look around and try to keep a low profile. You're going to have to hang out in the area while the computer does its thing. You'll know when it finishes because your crime stat will be reduced. Assuming you've attained a suitable level, you can head out the way you came in and board your ship before anyone puts a bullet in you. Otherwise, repeat the process until your crime stat is totally erased. So that's how you erase criminal rating in Star Citizen. There's a tie-in mechanic that works with the comma rays that you've probably seen in your star map. You can deactivate these to gain crime stat, or take ICC missions through your mobiglass to reactivate them. If you reactivate enough of them, you'll get a follow-up mission to go to Korea and prevent players from hacking this terminal. Currently, there isn't much consequence to getting 1 point of crime stat, but in the future, more lawful areas of the game will become inaccessible to you, or even outright hostile if you are wanted enough. Other than that, there's not much else to the criminal rating system yet, but I am excited to see this develop to the point where there is an entire alternate gameplay route available to players who wish to live outside of the law. That's all for today's show. Thanks for watching. If you're new to Star Citizen, or you know someone who's thinking of playing, you or they can earn 5,000 UEC on your account by registering with my referral code, which you can find in the show notes down below. If you have any questions, feedback, or episode suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.